Alrighty guys, I figured this is as good a spot as any. There's really not much construction going on out here. And let's go ahead and pull out the Bugs 3. Nice big wide open area. Oh, get everything turned on here. Beautiful little bird. Beautiful little bird. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We'll go ahead and stick the battery in there. Oh. And we'll give them a second to think about what it's going to do. So, memory serves correct. All your normal trims, arm and disarm the motors, rates, camera, and flips. So, it should be pretty easy. Not much to it. I don't normally fly stuff that doesn't have GPS, but I'm not a horrible pilot. Pretty decent. Let's unlock the motors here. There we go. Let's bring her up. Oh yeah, she is very stable, man. Super, super stable. Let's take her out a ways and see what that LED looks like. Even without altitude hold, man, she's bad. Let's give her some forward pitch here. Oh yeah, this bird is wicked. This bird is nice and fast. Look at that forward pitch there. Boy, she'll dive into the ground. Let's drop her down a bit here. Now, let's perform some regular maneuvers. Let's see if it can bank turn nicely using both sticks. We'll go into a bank turn. There's a nice bank turn. Not too bad. A little quick and it gained some altitude, but let's go ahead and give it a shot again. Nice bank turn. Beautiful, both at the same time. Nice slow. She comes out of it real nice. She comes out of it nicely. That's a very nice bright LED on the front of this thing. Very smooth flyer, surprisingly smooth. I gotta give it to it, man. Bugs did a great job with this bird. Very, very smooth. For not having GPS or altitude hold. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of altitude hold, but it's got a pretty insane pitch rate, and that's in rate level 1. So it's got a very good pitch rate. But it will dive into the ground. So keep that in mind. She will dive. Let's do a high speed here. Do a nice little bank turn, come on out of it. Alright, so that's rate level 1, which is beginner rates. And it's a very good flyer. Let's go ahead and bring her in here. We're going to crank her into rate level 2. Okay, and see what the extreme differences are here. Maybe I was in 2. No? Huh. Doesn't seem to be any faster in rate level 2. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. I'm pretty sure that's the rates button. Oh yeah, okay. It is more aggressive. Let's drop her down. Yeah, she's pretty fast. Pretty darn fast. But she will dive, see what I'm saying? You gotta come out of it. Can't keep giving her forward throttle or she'll actually dive right into the ground. Good flyer though, man. Very, very smooth. Very surprising. Let's hit a flip on it. Back flip, huh? Wow. Good execution. Let's try that coming in a little hotter and see what it does. Back flip now. Nice, man. This thing is awesome. This thing flies like a champ. She flies like a champ. Not bad. Beautiful bird, man. So for those of you guys wondering, how stable is it? It is beautiful. This thing flies awesome. I wish you could give it full forward pitch and full pitch forward and full throttle, but it doesn't. It'll dive. That's full and it dives. So keep that in mind, guys. It will dive under full pitch forward and full throttle. That's full pitch forward, full throttle. Seems to be doing all right right now. There goes the dive. But it's a quick little devil. There's no, not a joke, man. She flies pretty fast. She flies fast. It'll be interesting to see how, when you put a camera on here, how it reacts. Good bird. How's my piloting skills? Well, we're gonna go ahead and set her down here. Disarm the motors. I like it. Very fast, very aggressive. Well, like I said, unfortunately, if you give it full pitch and full throttle, she can't quite keep up with it. She'll end up diving into the ground. So that's kind of a bummer for me. But as far as it flies and its stability, it is very quick, and I wasn't taking it out super far, but seemed to have pretty decent range from just playing around with it. You know, this is more of an LOS quad unless you decide to put an FPV camera on it. But definitely a fun flyer for being brushless. I'm thoroughly impressed, and that white LED on the front definitely helps you keep orientation. You can't really see the LED pods at night, so that white LED that's super bright on the front definitely helps keep orientation. I'm impressed. Everybody was telling me I was gonna like it. I have to admit, I do like it. I am very impressed by it. It does fly very well. It's a very stable bird. It will be interesting to see if we can mount maybe a 200 milliwatt camera. I may end up having to drill out the top here so we can put the omnidirectional antenna through here. And then put an FPV camera on here and maybe put some foam around it to see if we can cut out some vibrations. Because this bird, I would think, probably causes a bit of jello. But it's fast, man. It's fun. It's very acrobatic. Does flips very well. It seems to perform very good. You know, this is the type of bird you can buy for $100, ready to go. Install your FPV camera, get your goggles, and you're ready to roll, man. This bird is very easy to control. It doesn't bank turn as well as I would like it to, and I couldn't really figure out why the rates weren't increasing too much. Seemed like I got more throttle than anything than actual like pitch ability, but its pitch angle is like this, so it, you know, it's got a pretty insane pitch rate, you know. But unfortunately, the motors can't quite keep up with the pitch rate. It'll dive if you give it too much throttle. You got to remember to let off that throttle so it comes out of that dive. So that's it, man. Bugs 3. We're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna play with a few ideas I've got. My initial flight was awesome. I took it out into a nice big open area so we could actually open it up and push it and see what it can handle. I like it, man. It seems to be a very nice bird. So props to everybody that shouted out the Bugs 3. I'm digging it. Like I said, it's not really a camera platform bird for me. This is more like an FPV setup. You can carry a camera, but I would think that would drastically reduce your flight time. And I never hit signal beep for range or battery, but you know, that's good enough flight. I still have to get to work here, so I can't, you know, take all the time out here, but I did want to take it out here. Beat it up, no altitude hold, just flies like your normal toy quads, except it's got brushless motors and it's dumb fast. It's very aggressive. So I would not suggest this to newbies. This is for people who understand how much damage brushless motors can do to people, and understand the power output and the type of damage that this can do to property and things that you can injure. It does have that capability to really hurt something, especially coming in at the speeds it does. So would I suggest that this is for beginners? Absolutely not. This is more for intermediate and expert flyers. But it's definitely fun, man. It's a good time. So anyways, guys, drone worship somewhere in beautiful Apollo Beach, Florida, and I'm out. Toodaloo.